Hey guys, so I'm going to be taking you through some sparring sessions. It's going to be a new series that I'm going to be adding to the channel, and I hope you guys get some value out of it. I was originally going to focus on just myself sparring, but you know what? It's kind of hard to sort of keep myself in view, and then as people come in and out of the camera, that becomes challenging as well. So I figured, you know what? I'll just try to narrate as best as possible on some of the things that I'm doing when I train, some of the things that my partner's doing. And if someone else comes into the view, I'll sort of just say, hey, jumping over to this individual, and we'll sort of take it from there. I hope you like what you see, and this will be a new series. And if it takes off and there's good demand and request for it, you know what? Send me your sparring videos, and I will comment on your sparring and give you some pointers and some tips. So without further ado, let's get this thing going. So here I'm getting ready to, I think this was like my second or third roll of the night. I'm going with one of our blue belts. He's got some wrestling experience. He's a big, strong guy. I think he weighs maybe like around 230, 240. He's in shape. He's really strong. I weigh about buck 78. Arm drag going to the back. He's actually saying here, man, you hit me with this all the time. It's a good, simple move. Just drag their arm right, go right to the back. Here I do it again, and this time I incorporate it with a scissor sweep. When you're going against opponents who tend to be much larger and physically stronger than you, it's always important to try to use moves that will work against their body type, which sort of goes to my philosophy of jiu-jitsu, which is you want moves that are going to be working against all different body types that you're going against. So here I'm just controlling him from the mount position. He's a very strong guy. You'll notice right here, I'll just pause it right here for a second. He's about to try to come on top. I'm controlling his left arm, but what you really want to see is my right leg. And notice how my right leg is gripping his left hip. When I do that, it makes it very, very difficult for him to come on top of me, and it gives me a leverage point in which I can pull myself on top of my training partner in this instance. Small detail, but grab that left hip with your leg as they're trying to come on top of you, really pinch down on it, and it'll allow you to actually come right on top of them and stop it. So we continue on. Look, I'm able to get my hips out and come right back on top, trying to get my hands free. And now right here, I'm just controlling his hands, waiting for him to tire himself out, waiting for him to use his big bridge motions, and just try to get in the best position possible to attack either an arm bar or an arm triangle or even a collar choke. One of the things you want to do when you're in mount position is you really want to relax. You want to relax. You want to be loose and heavy. This makes it difficult for your opponent to really sort of buck you off, as you see there. If you look at my legs, I'm staying heavy with my hips. I'll try to grapevine my legs every now and then, and I'm just really relaxing. I'm letting him go. Every time he goes to bridge up and bridge his hips up, I'll float on top of him and adjust my hips either to the left or to the right. When I get the opportunity, I'll try to isolate an arm and bring an arm above his head as if I'm going for a arm triangle. By doing that, it makes it just even more difficult for the opponent on bottom to really be able to attack you if you're able to isolate one of their arms and bring it up above their head. So something to always look for when you're in the mount position. Right here you can see I'm working on his right arm, trying to get an arm triangle. And this position for the guy on bottom, it sucks big time. The guy's heavy on you. He's isolating an arm. And really, the best you can do is you can try to get a knee, elbow knee escape from the bottom. But even then, it's tough. You'll see here, pretty strong guy again, trying to isolate that arm, bring it up above his head. Not able to. You know what? That's okay, though. We've got to be patient sometimes. Jiu-Jitsu is a game of patience. As we continue to move here, I get another opportunity to isolate the arm, and now I've got a better angle for it. I'm embracing his head, and I'm taking my time. I'm slowly sliding my knee up into position for the armbar. Here I go for the armbar, hooking the leg into spider web position, as it's called, and I'm just taking my time. And there we go, we get the tap. So that was that sparring round. I'm going to be doing more of these, guys. Let me know what your thoughts were. And hopefully, if you guys like it, I'll continue to pump the content out. Make sure you like and subscribe on the channel. And until next time, guys.